Hey, what's happening, man? This is your host, Most Great Day Late Dollar Short News, live and direct where we ride for respect. You already know what to do. Smash the like, the share, the subscribe. All that old good stuff. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you. Hit that notification bell so you be notified every time I drop and you can tap in and tell a friend. And this video was inspired by a YouTube video I was watching last night. And actually, I saw this book, right? I was taking my kids to get their hair cut. Man, this had to be about, 10, 11 years ago. And there was this book that had a little like book area within the barber shop. And the book was called Countering the Conspiracy to Destroy Black Boys. So I sat up all night watching this man on YouTube give his presentation on his book. Sorry, I don't have the author's name. Maybe I'll drop it in the description once I find it. But this is my message to the youth, y'all. I was watching 16 to Life video yesterday, and he was talking about how this channel called Political News Street Views covered this story about these two rival gangs going back and forth, chipping one another, you know what I'm saying, putting each other in the dirt, putting in work. And eventually all the people who got captured, the vast majority of them ended up on the same prison yard. That's going to be your life, man. And listen, I'm not here to preach. I'm just here to get you to think, to turn your brain on and think, man, and realize that you're throwing your life away for no reason. And in most cases, you are having a permanent solution for a temporary problem. You may be mad at that moment. You may have that fire in your belly at the moment, man. You saw a post, somebody dissing your dead homeboy, You seen a hood whacked out on the wall, or you might have got into it with some dudes and you was on the ass end of it this time. But when you go out there, you pile up in them cars and you go take that field trip, you got to understand, man, it's bigger than just you and what you think. It's a ripple effect. Just like when you throw a rock in the water, and you see those ripples in the ocean, so many people are going to be impacted by that one selfish act. Your parents, the other people's family involved, the district attorney, the whole court system, the financial strain you're going to put yourself in, the time away from your family that you could potentially be facing. And it's only going to end two ways, man. You're going to die or you're going to get life in prison. I seen this movie time and time again. I just interviewed my homeboy, baby, Clux. Y'all go check that out, man. He's serving an 81 year to life sentence. And if you ask any of those guys up in there, was it worth it? They'll tell you no all day long. All of those dudes want to go home. I've never been locked up with anybody who didn't want to go home. I got several videos, a litany, a laundry list, a plethora of videos and people who I've interacted with and homeboys who are incarcerated, who I've had conversations with. And all of them dudes want to go home, man. There's not a life for anybody. I don't care how hard, how tough you are, man. Everybody want to go home, man. You wasn't put here on this earth to go around unaliving people and reacting out of your emotions. That's what you need to understand, young man. And I'm not preaching to you. I'm just getting you to trying to put you in a mind frame to where you think out and have a thought process behind what you think it is that you're going to do. Man, this is your host, Most Great Day Late Dollar Short News, live and direct where we ride for respect. I want y'all to share this with somebody, an at-risk youth teen who may want to hear this. Maybe they want to change their mind. Maybe they want to change their thought process, and get into something more positive, more constructive with your time. You got to think. You out here, 5 and 6 years, that's 10,000 hours. You could have put that into a trade. You're going to get 5 years in prison of your life wasted when you could have took that 5 years and invested it into yourself instead of invested it in hanging out with your homeboys, man, getting nowhere fast, running on a treadmill. You know what I'm saying? It's really definitely something that you should think about, man. Like I said, I'm not here to preach to you, man. This is just my message to the youth, man. Think about it. Take a second. It's your host, Most Great. We out.
send my prayers to all the families and the loved ones that's been losing theirs. I send mine. I came up with some real niggas. Most of them doing life cause they kill a nigga. Politicking in the hood like an activist. Rollers ain't keeping no chances of my blackness. I came up